I was working for an insurance company, just starting out, and I needed a new pair of basic black men's business shoes. I had a half hour for lunch. So, there's a shoe shop right across the street. Went across, pretty typical shoe shop. Walked inside. Women's shoes, 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 men's shoes. Right. That's the style I'm after. I need them in a 10.5. They haven't got a size 10.5. Okay, right. So I go to the lady, young lady, behind the counter, and I say, hi, I'm looking for that exact style of shoe, but in a 10.5. Have you got one out the back? And of course, there was no out the back. It was just a curtain over a brick wall. So she goes to a computer, tappity tap, tap, tap. And you're, yes, sir, we do have a 10.5 in that style at our other branch, about 800 metres along the street. And it takes her about 3 seconds to tell me this. And I'm thinking, okay, 800 metres, I could probably make it there, or I could ask her to ring them and hold them for me, or maybe get them brought round. And in the 3 seconds it took me to think that, she leapt up over the counter and ran out of the store. The other shop assistant took me, sat me down in the men's creche section of the shop, read a magazine. 4 or 5 minutes later, she comes back with a pair of the shoes I was after in a 10.5. She'd run slightly aglow for her experience. She'd run 1.6 kilometres. I would have been satisfied as a customer if she'd just rung up. I would have been satisfied as a customer if she just pointed me in the right direction. But she leapt over the bar, quite literally, and totally exceeded my expectations. And I've been going back to that store for the past 14 years. I don't even live in that city. And I ask myself, what do I have to do as a manager to get a staff member who is so engaged that she would do that?